All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is PastorDowell. So, what's big? What is big out there right now? Well, it's the health care. And the Republicans talking about repealing Obamacare. First of all, number one, everybody here in America needs to understand. If I said this once, I've said it, I can't tell you how many times over the years. Every industrialized country in the world provides health care for their citizens. Why does not the United States do the same? I'll tell you the reason why. Greed. That's all it is, because Big Pharma makes so much money off of people being sick. And they know that you're going to give donations to all these societies. Cancer Society. You know there was less cancer at the turn of the 19th century, 20th century, in the 1900s, 1910, 1920, 1930. Out of 100 people, less than 3 people got cancer. And do you really truly think that it benefits the American Cancer Society to actually make sure you don't get cancer? Now we got 1 in every 3 people that's going to end up with cancer in this world. Boy, I tell you know what that is? Man, they've done a good job. They've done a good job at ensuring that bottom line. Chemotherapy, the whole 9 yards. You know, it's amazing because I know people who actually go across the border over to Mexico for health care because they can't get none of it here. They go to the hospital and get diagnosed or something like that, and the doctor wants to do this, do that, do this, do that. Of course, and then guess what? They're protected over here too. But you go over to Mexico, and they got doctors better equipped, just like all the doctors in Cuba. It's a whole lot better. You know, those who go get educated in Cuba is a whole lot better than the American system. But it's a sad, sad shame to be the so-called greatest country in the world, and people are arguing over health care, and then the system trying to make you feel like a deadbeat because you can't afford their expensive drugs. I mean, after all, health care is you personally taking responsibility for your health. That's health care. Because when you look at what they call health care, this is what they call health care. Antibiotics and surgery. Pretty much. That's their solutions to everything. But however, if you know, Pastor, I'm going to give you a bonus here. I'm going to give y'all a little bonus here. All right, you ready for a bonus? Bonus is stay away from white refined sugar and stay the hell away from regular white salt. And drink plenty of good alkaline water. And if you drink up to a gallon of water a day, you know what? You pretty much solved a lot of diseases here in this country. Now, that's health care. And eat a lot of green leafy vegetables. In other words, take responsibility and stop eating all this stuff that tastes good but is bad for you. But anyway, it's a dog and pony show. All of it is, because the truth is, I want to know if they're going to make sure that they're not taking any money out of my income tax. Forcing everybody to pay into a system. I mean, because every year, ever since Obamacare has been into play, you file for income tax, they're going to see the government, they come up with ways to make sure they're going to get every single nickel, penny, and dime from you. They make sure of it. And you know why? They make sure they get your taxes, and they make sure they get everything from you before you're able to cash your check and hit your hands. You look over that little list over there, you got deductions, and it's this long. I think it's sad being the so-called greatest country in the world, and yet we can't even provide health care for the people. That's my personal take. What say you?